in the woods, back in the sticks, this is my hood. Waking up early with nature's hand in mine. Finger on the trigger just to seal the deal. Feel the chill, shoot to kill. It's the thrill, it's the skill, it's the rush, it's the dust and grind. Living the backwoods life.
Sometimes it just seems like it always goes right for the guys on TV.
But the truth is, our hunts go wrong sometimes too. Most of the time, we're bringing you the best of the best, but that's not always how it goes.
Sometimes when you think you've done everything right, a hunt can still end bad.
Opening day of Georgia season, been getting trail cam pictures of a bachelor group of bucks, and I've got one really big 10-point. He's in full velvet, and I've got him pretty well patterned. He comes in with 3 other bucks all the time. Opening day, try to get in there, slip in on him, and see if I could make it happen. Well, I got in there that morning, got set up, everything was perfect. I was videoing myself, and right at daylight, I had action. I had a pretty good 8-point come in that I was actually fixing to take a shot at, and he kept stepping out of my camera frame. And the third time I got on him and was fixing to pull the trigger on him, that's when I saw the old big boy come rolling in right behind this same buck. And the whole dynamics of my hunt changed.
As a hunter, you've probably been in this position before. Everything's going perfect, and in just a matter of seconds, you're going to take a shot and seal the deal.
The little doe just ruined it. She blew a little raccoon crossing out through there and run every deer in here out of here, including that big 10-point you just saw.
That buck needed to make one more step and Fred would have got a shot. But one little doe and the hunt's over.
Backwoods Life is brought to you by these quality companies. Hawk, vision accomplished. Big Dog Mowers, always loyal, always ready. Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer. Prime, where accuracy is everything. Hunga Munga Broadheads, move beyond the band. Quality archery designs. Focus on the shot, we'll take care of the rest. Ozonics, scent control that works. 10X, stay ahead of the game. Bill Jordan's Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors. Covert Cameras, Hunter Safety System. Seth McGinn's Can Cooker, Knockout Lighted Knocks. TRULOCK Chokes, Lethal Human Scent Elimination. Spot Hog, See Easy Reflective Outdoor Products. Ghost Blind, and by these great companies.
Endurance, the power to endure a difficult task or situation without failure, fault, or giving in. Out here, the mission is clear: endure. The harshest elements, the toughest terrain, the grueling pursuit, all for one shot at success. For all this, Hawk gives you endurance. The Endurance line of scopes, binoculars, and spotting scopes. Hawk, vision accomplished.
Mowing the yard is no longer a chore now that I have a Big Dog mower. Built right here in the USA, Big Dog mowers have a smooth cutting, durable, welded steel deck.
They're powered by Kawasaki and Kohler engines.
And they stand by their products with the best in the industry 7-year limited warranty. Plus it's got LED lights and an incredibly comfortable seat. But the best part is, it's so fun to drive that everybody wants a chance to drive it. Thanks to my Big Dog, I get to spend a lot more time in the backwoods.
Visit BigDogMowerCo.com to find a dealer near you.
This segment of Backwoods Life is brought to you by The Outpost. Join at OpenSeasons.com for your chance to win free hunts and gear. Plus, get great savings, a free limited edition hat, and a year of The Outpost magazine. Join The Outpost at OpenSeasons.com.
Some days when everything goes right, it still goes wrong.
Crew member David Ferraro's in Florida and everything's going right.
It's been a phenomenal morning. It's Sunday morning. I gotta get down and get this buck because I gotta get to church. It says, all glory goes to God. Thank you, God. That's what it's about. Yes, baby. That's what it's about.
Davey did everything right. He got this buck on film, self-filming, got great cutaways, got all these extra angles, and then the bloopers kicked in.
Pump, baby. That wouldn't. We'll have to delete that footage, won't we?
Well, Davey didn't delete it fast enough, and that footage made it to my desk. And as hard as I was laughing loading that footage, I knew you'd enjoy it too. If anybody knows about hiccups that can happen when videoing hunts, it's Ryan and Kathy up in Kentucky.
People always watch hunting shows and think everything goes perfect. However, that's not always the case.
Well, I've come to realize when you're hunting and you've got a cameraman involved, it's like Murphy's Law. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong.
All of our kids enjoy hunting. Anytime that we head to the woods that they're able to be in there just like us, they're gonna be. This time was no exception. Ryan, he had to finish working, so my cameraman was gonna be Brady.
My oldest, Brady's like, I can do it, I'll go. And of course, you know, we know how difficult it is to run the camera, but hey, any cameraman's better than no cameraman sometimes. So she elects to let him go thinking, you know, there's a chance this deer will come out, but you know, we never know.
Brady's doing a pretty good job running the camera for a young guy with a little experience. A big buck walks in and everything goes crazy. Brady was doing a great job in getting this buck coming right down the Antler King food plot, turns broadside. Brady's super still doing his job, but he forgot to keep the camera on the deer.
I told you, it doesn't always go right. But it was still a great hunt, and at the end of the day, I got my deer. Oh my goodness. Oh, yes. Look at this guy. Oh, can't beat it. I tell you what though, they are fighting hard here. It's only November 1st. He's done broke off G4 main beam. Here's ready. Because he had his G4 here a week and a half ago. Got Brady out here filming me. It's kind of interesting to see how this hunt all turns out. But our kids love being involved, so it's hard to tell them no, get them out here, keep them involved, even if it's filming. They don't care. They like being out in it. This is what happens. Buck down, baby.
It was still a really cool hunt. And overall, Brady really did a terrific job with the camera. He just forgot about the camera for those 10 seconds that really mattered.
Backwoods Life is also brought to you by Outdoor Edge, makers of the highest quality home processing kits to do it yourself and save. SpinTech Feeders, never lose feed or seed again. Hunter Specialties, the most realistic sounding grunt calls ever built. Slash Inset Blade Arrows, for twice the killing power. And by Hunt Stand, map, plan, hunt. Free downloads for iPhone and Android.
What does it take to get to the top? It takes determination. When you're done, get up and do it again. It takes everything physically and mentally that you can pull from within. It takes hard work, and no one's going to hand it to you. It takes everything you've got, but only one rest. The ULTRAREST by QAD.
This segment of Backwoods Life is brought to you by Top Secret Deer Scents. Over 30 years in the making, Top Secret Deer Scents introduces the finest deer urine ever collected. Top Secret's patented process keeps these scents ammonia-free and as pure as the day they were collected. Use the scent that is oxygen-free from collection to bottle and see what you've been missing.
Well, it's a beautiful morning in Kentucky today. Hunting up here with our good friends Ryan and Kathy Whitaker. And he's got a beautiful Antler King trophy clover food plot right here. I've been seeing a ton of deer in it, so we're gonna sit tight this morning. It's Kentucky's gun season, so we gotta wear the orange, of course, but I'm gonna try to put this prime alloy to work on a good buck, or maybe even a good doe, depending on what walks in here. So it's a beautiful morning, nice and cool. Just crossing our fingers that a shooter walks up in here.
I thought that deer was gone. I had thrown every call I had at him to finally get him in bow range. Then I was too busy worrying about the camera to even take the one shot I did have, and he walked off. Just a couple minutes later, though, I looked up, and there he comes again.
Mac. Mac.
Kevin was so worried about getting a shot on this deer and getting it on camera that he forgot to look for the clearance of his cans and the blind. Thank goodness the arrow flies right past this deer and he's there to hunt another day.
A bow's not made to function accurately whenever there's stuff in the way of these cams. It just kicked it down, and whenever it did, that arrow went flying over top of him. I don't think he really knew what happened, so hopefully he'll be back. We'll see. I can't believe that just happened.
Well, I can't blame the cameraman because I was the cameraman. But I do wish I'd carried in a ghost blind like I knew to do in the first place. I set up in the old ground blind because it was convenient and it was easy. But in the end, that cost me an easy shot at a deer.
Trying to choose a broadhead? Perhaps you'll want the most accurate broadhead on the market, or maybe the broadhead with the best blood trail. What if I told you that one broadhead actually wins both those battles? Hunga-munga. Ask for them at your local shop. We're glad we did.
The King of Deer Nutrition and the King of Deer Management have teamed up to offer 3 new products from Antler King to attract, grow, and hold deer on your property. The Kiskies are happy with the results. We know you will be too.
Why did you miss? Was it you or was it your bow? Maybe it's time for a change. Step up to the Prime Performance Zone, an advanced accuracy system of superior strength, balance, and control. It's the most advanced and most accurate system ever made. The Prime Performance Zone compensates for less than perfect conditions, giving you accuracy in the field when you need it most. So was it you that missed? I'm betting it was your bow.
This segment of Backwoods Life is brought to you by Shiver Carts, your authorized easy-go and bad boy dealer in Tifton and Valdosta, Georgia.
The communication is the key when it comes to filming a really successful on-camera kill hunt, and a lot of times that just don't go as planned.
If there's ever a combination that you think anyway should be able to communicate with each other, it's a husband and wife team like Ryan and Kathy. But as most husband and wives go, communication's not king.
So Kathy and I are in Kansas, early muzzleloader season, and we've already saw these deer, and I'm talking some Cracker Jacks. These are big deer.
There's one buck that they've been seeing over and over, and they think they finally have a plan to get a shot at him. But they've set up in the only tree possible, and it's right on the property line. Even if they see this deer, that may not be enough. He's got to come all the way in the field to be across the property line for them to take a shot.
So you want to save yourself
as he's coming towards us, he's kind of paralleling us, and all of a sudden he turns and just kind of walks to the right, still on the other fence, and he just walks out of sight. And it's just like I'm talking, this is a Boone and Crockett deer, and our heart just sank because we just watched the deer we had been chasing nonstop for 3 days, biggest deer of her life, walk off and basically into the sunset. And I had no longer said that. The deer had walked out of sight, and Kathy turned to me and she said, "Where's he at?" I said, "He's gone." I said, "He walked on into the bedding area, he's done." No longer had said that, I look up and here he comes. And we're shooting a muzzleloader. And we're trying to, we're thinking as long as we can get this deer within 200 yards or less, we're in the chips. This deer comes by at 10 yards. Why I did this, I don't know. It's just from past experience, we've done it, but I bleeded. And when I did, I didn't realize that she was not ready. She was waiting for the deer to step into her scope instead of on the deer, and I did not realize that. And when I bleeded, the deer stopped dead in his tracks, turned, looked straight up, and within a second was just gone. Jumped right back across the property fence.
And just like that, we just watched what would have been my biggest deer yet run right off.
And I can honestly say that was the longest ride home from Kansas to Kentucky that I'll probably ever experience.
Thankfully, a lot of times we're very blessed and everything goes according to plan, but that's not always the case.
You just never know. Bad luck can sneak up on you at any time.
Fortunately and unfortunately, in what we do, the cameras are there most of the time to catch everything that goes wrong. That way we can share it with you, you can make fun of us, and we can make fun of ourselves. It's all in the fun, what we do in the Backwoods Life.
Backwoods Life is brought to you by these quality companies. Hawk, vision accomplished. Big Dog Mowers, always loyal, always ready. Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer. Prime, where accuracy is everything. Hunga Munga Broadheads, move beyond the band. Quality archery designs, focus on the shot, we'll take care of the rest. Ozonics, scent control that works. 10X, stay ahead of the game. Bill Jordan's Real Tree, family, friends, and the outdoors.
Living the backwoods life.
Buck